Welcome back. Forum Daily's crypto and digital asset update with Catherine Murray is up. Catherine is the host of the Buck Stops here, and she joins us now. All yours, Catherine.
Thanks, Dima. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your weekly crypto and digital asset update. I am Catherine Murray. Well, we do continue to see volatility in cryptocurrencies alongside the U.S. equity markets. In fact, we are seeing Bitcoin drift towards the lows of the month, briefly below that $38,000 mark. It looks as though Bitcoin's going to be down by about 3% week over week, but recall the other week it was up 3% week over week. So again, a lot of volatility here, and total market cap continues to be around $1.8 trillion for cryptocurrencies. Certainly a number of news items this week. Front and center that got a lot of attention was Goldman Sachs offering their first Bitcoin-backed loan, its first ever lending facility backed by Bitcoin, as the firm continues to push into the crypto asset world. A spokesperson for Goldman describes it as a secured lending facility, so lending cash collateralized by Bitcoin owned by the firm. In simplified terms, basically you get cash for your Bitcoin holdings as collateral. Quite interesting. We've also, of course, heard in the past other Wall Street firms continuing to accelerate their push into digital assets and cryptocurrencies. Just to kind of recap here, Jefferies Financial, they're expanding their banking services for crypto clients. BlackRock, we reported, was part of a funding group of $400 million into stablecoin company Circle. Cowen & Co. has also started a digital asset unit. And interestingly here as well, Fidelity, one of the largest financial services companies in the world, is allowing retirement savers to put Bitcoin into their 401k retirement plans to the tune of up to 20%. But I also, of course, want to point out that many of the new cryptocurrencies are actually underwater relative to Bitcoin. This is according to Jump Trading Group. 80% of new cryptocurrencies minted or mined, however you want to look at it these days, are actually seeing zero returns relative to Bitcoin. But it is a relative game. And they did actually, interestingly enough, analyze 3,700 tokens. So quite a large group there. In terms of the increased use case for Bitcoin, this is always interesting because there's always pushback in terms of, well, how and where can you use your Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies? Well, we do continue to see adoption. PayPal CEO said that they are doubling down on their digital wallet efforts. Payments processor Stripe said that they're going to let clients make payments in USDC stable coins. And that basically means that Stripe is going to allow customers to pay, or customers, sellers, freelancers, pay with stable coins. So interesting there. And also, of course, Twitter is saying that they're going to be one of the first that is going to try out this new feature. Away from that, we of course always want to keep our eyes on what governments around the world are doing and allowing with respect to cryptocurrencies. We did hear that the Central African Republic has adopted Bitcoin as legal tender. By legalizing Bitcoin as a currency, they hope, according to them, to attract more investors. And also, they do believe that there will be easier use of transfer of funds. Recall, which of course can be difficult in that country, recall that El Salvador adopted Bitcoin as legal tender back in September of 2021. That seems so long ago now. Now, of course, the pushback as a country adopting it as legal tender, legal currency, would be that there's so much volatility. They question financial stability and also consumer protection. So not all buy-in, but you wouldn't expect that to be the case at this point either. Now, of course, one of the big news items this week was Elon Musk purchasing Twitter for $44 billion. Recall that we believe Elon Musk is a fan of cryptocurrency. Last year, he bought Bitcoin, and as of the end of March of this year, it looks as though, through Tesla, I should say, it looks as though there's $1.3 billion worth of digital assets on their books. So big question that we'll leave you with this week is, what will that mean as it relates to any type of payments or advertising dollars in Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrencies related to Twitter? I think there's a lot left to see there. Nima, I'll leave it back to you. A lot to think about. Have a great week.
A lot to keep our eyes on, Catherine. Thanks for that. For more on what's happening in the markets, business, or money, tune into Catherine Murray on the Buck Stops here.